Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Zalae for an interview here. We're going to ask him exactly what he feels about this. Zalae, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, congratulations on your win.
Thanks, felt good.
All right, yeah. All right, first question I got to ask. Why Freeze Mage? I don't think I've ever seen you play that deck in my entire life. What were you trying to accomplish with that choice?
Well, I was pretty happy with how it lined up against a lot of what I expected from him, so that's why I Freeze Mage.
Is there any decks in particular that you were looking for, and what decks were you trying to avoid playing against?
Yeah, I'm happy to play against Zoo or anything with Mirror Entity for sure. Patron's a tricky matchup. I wasn't really hoping for that one.
Yeah, Warrior always a big struggle for Freeze Mage, I would say, with the way that the arm rep works. I kind of want to talk about the way that people have been adjusting to the HPL format, because we've just seen you continue to hammer through some of the best decks, but players are having a lot of other success with other strategies. Which one of these do you actually think is best so far? Because your record now, you moved to 4-3, but players like Dog, for instance, kind of been all over the board with his choices. What do you think is the best way to tackle this HPL format, and what's really separating the people at the front of the pack from those at the back?
I think it depends on the individual, what you're comfortable with, what you've been practicing, and also it depends on who you're playing against and how much you expect them to prepare for you and all that kind of thing. So obviously I feel like the strategy I've been going with is the best strategy for me, which is playing a lot of the best decks. I feel like I'm a very strong Patron player. That deck's really tough to counter. I won a game where both my Death Spites got oozed. It's a good deck.
Yeah, so just kind of playing to your own strengths as a personal player.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to do it for you. Congratulations on your win here tonight in HPL. You moved to 4-3, and if you keep making this headway, you're going to find yourself in that top 8 spot. So that's going to do it for our interview with Zalae. Very mindful of stuff. Again, very reserved player, close to the chest with his information. Very reluctant to give anything away in terms of where his mindset lies. It's very obvious that he wants to play the best strategies over and over again, and you can kind of see it. Just doesn't want to give away anything he may have up his sleeve for everyone else who's out there.
Yeah, it was nice to see him throw a little bit of a change up in there with Freeze Mage. We haven't seen him play that. I've watched his stream quite a bit, and I've seen him play a lot of games here in HPL. Never seen that one before, but I liked his reasoning behind it. It seems like it did match up well with almost everything ek0p was going to be playing here today.
Just wish I could get a little bit more information from Zalae. Hard to crack that shell. What is he waiting for? I want to hear it from you. Zalae, just have some sort of opinions. Just trash talk someone so we have something to talk about with you. That's going to do it for this match, though. If you guys want to see the full stats breakdowns, recaps, everything that happened, you can head over to pvplive.net and see it for yourself. Their full competitive histories, where they stand in the league, who they're going to be playing coming up, everything is available on the website. So our first match of the night is in the books now with Zalae taking it 3-1 over ek0p. But our second match is going to be Muzzy versus Kranich. Both of these guys still kind of been all over the board with their classes, and both of them need a big win in a big way if they want to stay in that run for top 8. Don't go anywhere, guys. When we come back, we're going to be getting to that match. You're watching Hearthstone on PvP.